I thought I was good at pull-ups, 10 reps, easy, or that's what I was telling myself. Look at that, arms not straight, hips drifting, reps coming fast because momentum was doing half the work. That's not a pull-up, that's a pull-up shaped movement, and I had been doing that for years. So I stopped, reset, and gave myself 30 days with one rule. Every rep has to be real. Full dead hang at the bottom, arms completely straight, shoulders loaded, no kipping, no swing, chest toward the bar, not just chin over it, and a controlled descent all the way down. I filmed myself on day 1. 6 reps, 6. I was calling 10 my warm-up 2 weeks before that. The first week was uncomfortable in a way I didn't expect, not just physically, though yes, physically, but because I had to watch myself be worse than I thought I was. My grip failed earlier, my forearms were burning by rep 4, and my back, which I assumed I was training every single time I touched that bar, felt like it was being used properly for the first time. That's a disorienting feeling, doing an exercise you've done for years and suddenly thinking, oh, that's what this is supposed to feel like. I kept wanting to rush the bottom of each rep, to skip the hang and bounce straight back up. Because hanging there, fully extended, shoulders stretched, nothing helping you, that part is genuinely hard. And I had been skipping it every time. 6 reps, rest, 6 reps, rest. My ego had a rough week. Here's what the footage showed me. No textbook needed. I was shortcutting the bottom to avoid the hardest part. I was using a small hip swing to generate momentum at the start. I was calling reps finish the second my chin crossed the bar instead of actually pulling. And I was rushing the descent because going slow on the way down is brutal. Every one of those shortcuts stacked up into something that looked like the exercise but wasn't doing the work. The part that bothered me most? I wasn't doing it on purpose. I had just never slowed down long enough to see it. Week 2, I stopped resisting and started paying attention. 2-second pause at the bottom of every rep. Just hanging. Letting the shoulders fully load before anything moved. That pause strips out all the bounce and makes you earn the pull from a dead stop. I focused on initiating each rep by drawing my shoulder blades down and back first. When I got that right, my back actually engaged instead of my arms taking over. The difference was immediately obvious. Rep count dropped to 5 some days. Is this working? Am I just making myself worse for no reason? That question gets loud when there's nothing visible to point to yet. Week 3, the novelty was gone. It was just reps. Hard, boring, humbling reps. I remember standing under the bar one session and genuinely thinking, what if I just go back to my old reps for the rest of the month? Nobody would know. The video still gets made. I could say I did it. I sat with that thought for a minute, and then I thought about what it would actually mean. Not for the video, for me, that I'd seen the truth, decided to fix it, and then quietly walked it back because it got tedious. I got back on the bar. 6 reps, strict, slow, real. Sometimes that's the only reason that matters. Around day 21, something went backwards. My grip started failing at rep 3, not 4, 3. My hands were giving out before my back even got tired. 2 weeks of pausing at the bottom, fully loaded every rep, had exposed something my old form had been hiding. My grip was the weakest link, and I'd never noticed because I'd never stayed in the hang long enough to find out. It was one of those moments where fixing one thing just reveals the next broken thing underneath it. Like peeling back a layer and going, great, more problems. I dropped the rep count, focused on staying in the hang longer between sets, just hanging, not pulling, not working toward anything, just holding on. It felt like regression dressed up as discipline, and I won't pretend that wasn't frustrating. Day 22 was probably the lowest point of the whole 30 days. I got on the bar, did 4 reps, strict, slow, real, and my hands just quit. I dropped off, shook them out, and stood there for a second. And the thought I had wasn't keep going. It was something quieter and more honest than that. Why does this feel harder now than it did on day 1? Because it was. Genuinely harder, not because I was weaker, but because I was no longer protecting myself from the difficulty. Every shortcut I'd been running was gone. There was nothing left between me and the actual weight of the movement. That's not a comfortable place to sit, but I think it might be the only place where anything real gets built. I added chalk, stayed in the hang for longer holds between sets, stopped chasing reps entirely for 2 days and just focused on time under tension. How long could I hold a dead hang? How long could I pause at the bottom of a rep before pulling? It felt strange, almost meditative, like the bar had stopped being something to conquer and became something to have a conversation with. Then, around day 24, something changed. Not in the numbers, in the feeling. I grabbed the bar, paused, drew my shoulder blades down and back, and for the first time, the movement felt like it was coming from the right place. Not my arms fighting to drag the rest of me up, more like my whole back opening, then closing, like a door on a hinge rather than a tug of war. The pull felt inevitable, like the rep was already decided the moment I set my shoulders correctly. I held at the top for a second, chest near the bar, completely still, and I noticed something I'd never noticed before. Quiet, no straining, no grinding, just position, just control. I lowered myself down, slowly, all the way, reset, and did it again. I stayed on the bar longer than I needed to. Not to hit a number, just to stay in that feeling for a few more reps before I lost it. By the end of week 4, I was hitting 9 clean reps, but the number wasn't what I kept thinking about afterward. What I kept thinking about was that pause at the top, that moment of stillness where everything was working and nothing was fighting. I hadn't felt that in years of training, maybe ever. That's the thing about cleaning up a movement you thought you already knew. You don't just get better at the exercise, you get introduced to a version of it you've never actually done before. And that version is harder and quieter and worth considerably more. There's also something that happens outside the gym when a movement clicks like that. I noticed it a few days later just walking, shoulders sitting back without me thinking about them, posture that wasn't forced, just there. Like my body had quietly reorganized itself around a new pattern without asking permission. Small thing, but it felt significant. I noticed it in other lifts too. Rows felt different, heavier in the right way, like the load was landing somewhere useful instead of just being managed. My shoulders stopped complaining after upper body sessions. Things that had been quietly nagging for months just faded, not dramatically, not overnight, but enough to notice. And I started wondering how much of that was just the pull-up form cleaning up. How much of what I'd been calling normal, the tightness, the fatigue in the wrong places, the minor aches, was actually just the cost of moving badly for a long time. I don't have a clean answer to that, but I think it's more than I'd like to admit. Because here's what I've come to think. The body keeps score of every shortcut. Not loudly, not immediately, it just quietly accumulates the debt. And at some point you start paying it in ways that don't obviously connect back to the original mistake. Fixing one movement, really fixing it, felt like paying off a small piece of that debt. And I didn't realize how much I'd been carrying until some of it was gone. Before, 10 reps, fast, visually convincing, barely training my back. After, 9 reps, full range, controlled, back engaged, 1 fewer rep, significantly more actual work. The numbers look almost identical. Everything else is different. Most people don't need more reps. They need to meet the ones they're already doing. I spent years adding numbers to a movement I hadn't actually mastered. The number kept climbing because I kept finding smarter ways to avoid the hard parts. That felt like progress. It wasn't. So here's what I'll leave you with. Film yourself. 1 set. Watch it back honestly. If your arms aren't straight at the bottom, if your reps are fast, if your chin is just barely clearing, you're not where you think you are. And that's not a failure. That's just the starting point you didn't know you had.